Hello, I'm Rick Kahler. Thanks for joining me today. For someone with a pattern of financial chaos, a first step toward better money management is simply getting organized. This requires creating a clear picture of where you've been and where you are in terms of income, expenses, and debt. Now, to accomplish this, you will need to set up a bookkeeping system to track your income and expenses and to pay bills. Now, I understand that this task can really be overwhelming to about 98% of all Americans, and that alone can stop people cold before they even get started on controlling or just tracking spending. As a result, I recommend that you employ the services of a professional bookkeeping firm. There's no need to have to do this yourself, and it's not expensive. First, work with your bookkeeper to do the following things. You want to set up a computerized bookkeeping system appropriate to your needs. Now, I recommend QuickBooks Online. I really like it, and I think you will too. Next, document your spending for the past 12 months. Then develop and print a month-by-month spending plan for the upcoming year. Have your bookkeeper print a report of your actual spending, and then meet with them every month. And it's really important, every month, and review your books and compare them with the spending plan. QuickBooks has a very simple feature that will do this for you, where it will compare last year, last month, a year ago with your spending plan or your current spending. It's very helpful. Now, for those with a severe pattern of overspending, I suggest setting up 2 bank accounts. The first, for paying bills, is accessible only to your bookkeeper or a trusted professional. This means your bookkeeper, of course, needs to be of the highest integrity. Probably a CPA firm that really has some very strict ethical and regulatory oversight. Paychecks or other designated income will be directly deposited into this account wherever possible. Bills will go directly to the bookkeeper and be paid from this account. Now, a designated amount of discretionary spending is then transferred regularly to a second account, which is freely accessible to you. Now, if you're not comfortable turning over check signing power to someone else, it can also work to require 2 signatures, yours and your bookkeeper's, on the bill paying account so that neither of you can spend money without the consent of the other. This only works as long as your bookkeeper is clearly the primary authority on the account with the power to say no and make it stick. In setting up the bookkeeping system, it's really important to be as thorough as necessary, but not needlessly complicated. The key is to have a system that isn't too intimidating and to have a bookkeeper who is willing to explain it. That's really important. One of the goals of this process is to help you learn how to manage your finances, which for most people includes learning a lot about the basic ways that bookkeeping works and how to understand financial reports. I think it's important that your bookkeeper is much of an educator as they are a bookkeeper. There are advantages to using a software program such as QuickBooks or QuickBooks Online, Quicken, MSN Money is another one. Both you and your bookkeeper can easily access that information, especially from QuickBooks Online. I love it because a client can be in Phoenix, I can be in Rapid City, the bookkeeper can be located in Seattle, and we can all view the data and update it real time. It's really easy to prepare various types of reports, and the program is compatible with tax preparation software. It may take some trial and error to set up a system that works well. It's important to be patient and to make a commitment to learn the system and to work in cooperation with the bookkeeper. I find it typically takes 3 to 6 months to get the books fine-tuned and operating correctly. Sometimes what a client perceives as a problem with the system is really instead the client's reluctant to use the system. Part of the value with a bookkeeper is getting help with the daunting task of setting up a system to manage cash flow. Another benefit is having someone whose objective set out in clear terms the reality of your financial situation. Simply acknowledging that reality can be an important step toward financial balance. Now, plain old-fashioned bookkeeping may seem really out of sync with my commitment to integrated financial planning, which has its emphasis on emotions and building a healthy relationship with money. Yet the whole idea of integration is to combine the emotional aspects of money with the factual exterior aspects, which includes bookkeeping. So one of those important tools of financial integration is to have an accurate set of books. It's a real necessity. Thanks for joining me.